Hola, salsa aficionados! Let's continue with our casino dancing course. In this lesson, we will learn how to do Enchu flala Doble. So, Professor Armando, what do we need to know to do our figure Enchu flala Doble?
Of course, Mari. To do our figure Enchu flala Doble, we will first remember how to do the diagonals behind with our feet. Then we will review the single enchufla to connect a second one to do the enchufla doble or double enchufla. But first, let's show you how it's done. Let's begin with a marque and close, open, dile que no. 1, 2, 3, open position, enchufla doble. Pull, make a return, pull again, and dile que no. From the other side, dile que no, open again, enchufla doble. Resistance, diagonals behind, making her return from her back, and dile que no. Very good. That is our figure enchufla doble. Let's begin with our feet doing the diagonals behind and with the variant that makes us move on the second and sixth time. Let's begin then. Let's do a marque with left and close, open, 1, 3. Let's begin with diagonals behind. Turn and turn. Remember to turn and do your feet 45 degrees or plus 45, that means 90 degrees, to always change place with those diagonals behind. Very important to avoid that only your feet move. Very important. Always maintain that your whole body as a block and move organically or naturally. Very good. Now let's move on the second and the sixth time like this. 1, 2, 5, 6. 1 cross, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, and stop. That was a review of the diagonals behind. Now let's begin doing the review of the enchufla, so we know how to do a second enchufla to connect both. Let's begin with the connection in open position. Remember that we did 1 pull, 5 push, and if we want to start the enchufla, we won't push, so we stay looking forward. Very important. From here, we begin with the connection of our presence. That means this angle of 90 degrees, like a coil, or that means it's not stiff, and we begin doing extra resistance on the 1. So in the second time, we use that resistance to change place with our diagonals. Like this, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. This means she will move forward or be in front of me after we do the enchufla. One more time. Just 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now, our body will flow and continue the next diagonal like this. 5, 6, 7. We will make her return on that diagonal using the force or the connection we are accumulating with my left and her right, like this. 5, 6, 7. If I don't pull her, she will stay on that place, and if I try to close, she will be looking this way and not that way. We will help her turn or face this way using that connection to do the dile que no. One more time, slowly. 1, 2, 3, enchufla. Looking forward, change place, and go to the dile que no. Very good. Let's try it now with the music. 1, 2, 3. Let's go backwards. 1 pull, 5 push, and let's go. Enchufla. Enchuflo, and dile que no. Remember to use the diagonals behind. Again, diagonal, diagonal, pull, and dile que no. Let's change place. From the other side, dile que no, push, enchufla. looking forward. Let's pull and dile que no. Remember that the force or the connection accumulates on the first time, and let's pull more on the second time, like this. Pull and dile que no. If I were to pull on the first time, she will step forward like this. 1. See, it's not that easy for her to feel the pull on 1. We have to accumulate the connection on 1 and then pull on 2. 1 pull. That way she will be able to do the diagonals behind in order for her to push her or help her change place as we bounce to the other side. Now, let's do the same movement but with an extra enchufla. This extra enchufla will be done in the same direction. That means she will stay looking forward or being in front of me, sorry, but for a second time, okay? This will be achieved by helping her return using my right hand on her left shoulder blade, like this. 1, 2, 3, and like this. I will make her stop, or I will receive her or catch her so she can return as I push her again with the same dynamic as the enchufla, but from the other side. That means 5 and push 6. I will receive her on 5 and push so she returns to the other side. That means we are ready for the next enchufla. Sometimes it depends on how you grab her. Normally your hand will change from here to here thanks to the wrist movements. That's or the dynamic that we do during the wrist movements, as Mari says. Again, enchufla like this. Sorry, because we did the second enchufla. 1, 2, 3, and dile que no. Let's do it from the other side. This time, let's begin again with an open position, very slowly. 1, 2, 3, enchufla doble. 1, 2, 3, let's make her stop and return with my right hand, doing the second enchufla and doing a dile que no. Now let's stop on the third time of the first enchufla, like this. 1, 2, 3, enchufla till the 3. 1, 2, 3. I will be starting to catch her or receiving her with my right arm from this hemisphere. It's very important that it is not on the center, it's more on the shoulder blade. This way she will feel the need to bounce again with the left foot, like this. 5, 6, 7. You will receive her on 5, accumulate the resistance, and push on 6. It's not like a wall. It's very important not to place real stiff or real hard your hand, because it's like her to hit a wall. It's very important for her to feel it as a pillow. Let's say you will receive her again. 1, 2, 3. Receive her, push her, enchufla again, and dile que no. Now let's try it using the music. Let's go back, open position, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, enchufla doble. 1, 2, 3, return her, 1, 2, 3, and dile que no. Very important, and didn't mention it, but both of us are doing diagonals. Again, enchufla doble, pa, make a return, diagonals, diagonals, and dile que no. From the other side, always remember that our right as guides and her left arm as interpreters will be moving, or we will avoid not to drop it, okay? Again, enchufla doble. Enchufla, return, enchufla, and dile que no. You can add an extra decoration as Mari just did. Or you can even put your hand on your hip, like this. Enchufla, the hip, enchufla, and dile que no. Very good. And that was our Enchúflala Doble. Now, remember you can review the Enchúflala video or the basic steps video to see how or to master your diagonals behind to feel more confident when you do this kind of figures. As we said in the last video, the enchuflas are going to be key for you to understand many other figures we'll be doing in this course and future courses. So, see you on the next video.
Bye!